Welcome, and thanks for joining me for Pathfinder Kingmaker. We just finished Sepulchre of Forgotten Heroes, and I think we need to head back, at least into our territory, check out what's happening, and resupply. We could either go to Tuskdale or Oleg's, probably about the same distance either way. 2 days, 8 hours versus 3 days, 10 hours. Okay. We did buy some supplies from one of the barbarians at their camp, which is definitely closer. But I think we bought him out, so I don't know if he has anything left. I guess we could check that, because I think we're basically out. I think we have like one camping supply. Let's travel back home, check out what's happening with kingdom events, and we'll come back. It's a long 2-day trip, but I think it's probably worth it at this point. We need some things too, like the restoration scrolls we're out of. Healing scrolls we could use. So we'll use our one. See, how about switching to something that gives us a little endurance? This help us with our traveling. I'm not exactly sure if that's how that works, but can't hurt, I guess.
Oh, I lost a button. Thus the inevitable end of the world is seen even in the littlest of things.
Lost a button. It's the end of the world. Yeah, Miri has that wisdom stat damage too. Need to fix. Probably gonna have to camp again. Maybe not. We're almost home. Maybe that meal helped us make the end of that trip. See if there's anything new going on here. Check in at our kingdom table, rest, resupply, and then head back to the east. Do you have a visitor? Oh, this is Alina, the innkeeper. Alina's face is pale and her red hair is a mess. It's awful, Your Grace. Ekun is missing, and Tavi too. What do you mean missing? He was happy for a while after our fest. Things were going well, but then he started feeling down, restless. His thoughts may have turned to his family again, and then this Ntavi kept turning up. And the more he talked to Ntavi, the worse he got. She was whispering something in his ear, and he kept ordering more and more wine. Then last night, they left the inn, armed to the teeth. I tried to stop them, but I couldn't. They haven't been back since. Where do you think they've gone? If only we knew for sure, Your Grace. There's one spot, though, a bridge over the Gudrun River. Travelers have gone missing there. They say it might be the work of giants. Ntavi was close when some woodcutter told me about it, and I'm thinking maybe this woman dragged Ekun there. What if they got into a battle without me? Can't let them have all the fun. Let's go find them. Alina looks surprised. As Your Grace wishes. Thank you. Okay. Ekun's gotten himself in trouble. We'll have to see if we can help him out. Alandi. A young man runs into the throne room. His clothes, formerly stylish and sophisticated, are torn and muddy. Your Grace, praise Shellen, I made it here alive. I beg you, please help us. Alandi? What in the hells are you doing here? Linzi blurts out angrily. Oh, Linzi, I'm so glad to see you. Forgive me, Your Grace, for my lack of decorum. My name is Alandi. I attended the Pitaxian Academy of Grand Arts with Linzi. Our teacher, Eobald the Insightful, has been forced to flee the wrath of King Iravedi along with a group of his students. We almost made it to the capital, but we were caught. Only I managed to escape to find help. Linzi opens her mouth about to say something harsh, but she realizes the gravity of Alandi's words and interrupts herself. What do you mean? Professor Eobald is in trouble? Dea, we have to help. Who's Eobald the Insightful? Is that your teacher? He's a prominent researcher, a gatherer of myths and legends, author of many essays on history and literary theory. Any cultured ruler would be glad to welcome such a beacon of learning. Professor Eobald was one of the wisest people in the whole academy, maybe in all the River Kingdoms. I knew the king would kick him out sooner or later. Like I told you, Iravedi isn't interested in sages and scientists. He just wants bootlickers and toadies. Why did you run from Iravedi? King Iravedi is a jealous ruler. He doesn't intend to hand the title of the region's cultural capital over to anyone. He may have thrown our teacher out of the academy, but he would rather see Eobald dead than working for any of Pitax's neighbors. And if the refugees return to Pitax, they won't be spared the chopping block. Why didn't you send word in advance? Iravedi has spies everywhere. If our teacher had tried to contact you, we wouldn't have made it out of Pitax at all. Why come to my lands? One of the Academy's most talented students already found shelter here after fleeing the tyrant's wrath. Alandi bows politely to Linzi. Your books are quite popular in Pitax. They're a living reminder that culture yet blooms beyond Iravedi's reach. We had hoped, Your Grace, that you would take us under your protection as well. Linzi winces, but says nothing. Is something wrong, Linzi? No, yes, not important right now. We need to save Professor Eobald as soon as possible. Where will we find Eobald and his students? Iravedi's thugs caught up with us near a giant tree, a sycamore, I think. If you go immediately, you should have time to intercept them. Fine, we'll help your teacher. Thank you, Your Grace. You won't regret it. I'll hurry back to the tree. I can't believe Iravedi actually kicked out Professor Eobald. Well, it's his loss. We'll save him. Just don't go there. Don't go without me. I miss my old teacher terribly. Okay, old sycamore. We've been there. Let's check these out. Iravedi's cutthroats caught my old teacher near the old sycamore. If we hurry, we might still have time to intercept them. Bury the past. Alina suspects Ekun and Tavi went hunting. It is said there are giants near the bridge over the Gudrun River. We should start there. Okay. I want to talk to Edris because we found a letter about his great-grandfather. Yeah, okay. So we need to remember to do that. Before we do anything, let's take a rest. Then let's go back out here and check our table. Valerie triumphed. Whoever the runaway may be, only the courts can determine whether he is guilty or innocent. The grand diplomat sent in the guards and had the elf brought to justice. This was a runaway prisoner from Pitax. And Tristian triumphed. Grain harvest infected with ergot. Councilor's decision to impose government control over the grain reserves made it possible to avoid famine. The people are praising the Baron and his wise and decisive advisor. Okay, this was Alina, Linzi. Mary's about done there. Got an artist's freedoms. A talented provincial mosaic artist is planning to decorate one of the largest temples in the barony. However, the halfling is notorious for her overly critical attitude towards authority. The curator should act to keep things calm before it's too late. It's Linzi, 50%. Leave her there for the moment. Livestock deaths. Livestock is mysteriously dying off throughout the region. Ulcers appear on the animals' muzzles. Their hides grow damp with sweat and they die within the week. Whole herds are dying. The local people are facing famine. 61 there. And we've got some things we apparently can't do. Extortionist guards. Citizens of the region are angry. Local guards demand protection money and promises trouble to anyone who doesn't pay. Okay, Miri is up almost done with what she's doing. Fire. A terrible fire struck the settlement, consuming many buildings. People need immediate help. Jubilast has 80% on that. Poltergeist in the temple. Poltergeist has appeared in the local temple, terrifying the area. Is rumored to be a wayward soul seeking revenge for an injustice. Need a rim on that. He's gonna be busy for a while. So we're probably not gonna be able to do that one. Undead Cyclops attack. Region is under attack. Undead Cyclops are ravaging settlements in the area. The locals are begging for help. Need a Miri for that. Wow, lots of problems. These were all Amiri and Harim, so we could go ahead and get these started. Don't think we're going to use a crisis point there. We'll call that good at 80%. And call that good at 61%. And then let's skip a couple days ahead to get Amiri freed up. Success. Our scouts confirmed the presence of monsters and local militia successfully eliminated the threat. Now, which one of these? I think we could basically do one of these. They all needed Amiri. Oh, that one's Harim. We can't even do that. So it's either the Undead Cyclops or the Extortionist Guards. I think this is probably where we're going to put her, and let's use one of those there. Okay. We're good everywhere else. We can claim these. We have the BP. I don't feel like quite ready to do that. Okay. Let's go to the market. Get some supplies. And then I think we'll head to the tavern, talk to Edrist real quick. And then maybe we'll go take care of... Oh, Ragongar wants to talk to us here. Returning to the capital, you, Octavia, and Ragongar go to the tavern to rest. After a couple of mugs, Ragongar pulls out a deck of cards. Want to play?
Why not? What are we playing for?
For our clothes.
Octavia playfully slaps Ragongar upside the head. In return, the half-orc bares his fangs and a broad grin starts dealing cards.
Reg, that's the 6th game in a row you've lost. Do you even know how to play at all?
Not at all, but I'm a spectacular undresser.
Okay, what do you think you're doing, Ragongar?
It's just a bit of fun. Hey, mistress. Another round of drinks. We are dying of thirst here.
Spend the rest of the evening drinking beer and telling stories. Okay. I don't think Deo's into Ragongar in quite in that way. Like Ragongar is pretty much into everyone in that way. Okay. That stuff. Probably have some things to sell. Before we do anything, let's take care of this before I forget. Camping supplies. Here we go. Have one on us. Let's. I think we can probably carry 15. We're gonna be doing some traveling. Oh, we used the one we had. Let's buy one more. We generally use Amiri. If she hunts well, we use 1 or 2, but sometimes up to 5 or 6. So that can maybe get us through 3, maybe 4 times camping. Okay, then let's see. Yeah, we've got a mess here. Battle axe +3. One-handed. I guess potentially Jathel could maybe use that. Keeping the cold iron. Oh, it's not gonna let us do that. Composite longbow. We can sell. Short bow +2. I think we can sell. Vouchered. Frost battle axe will keep. Frost longbow will keep. Frost great axe. Okay, we got the frost battle axe and the battle axe +3. 4 to 11. 3 to 15. Let's hang on to the frost battle axe. Get rid of this one. Longshank. I don't know what Longshank Bane is, but I think we'll hang on to that. Don't need these things. Ornery. Throwing axe. Punching dagger. Scythe. Scimitar +2. I think what Ragongar's got is going to be better than that. I guess I could check. Second execution, great axe. That's got the undead bane. Only 2 to 13 damage. Oh, maybe we hang on to it. Two-bladed sword +2. Sell that stuff. Armor. The water aura. Some padded armor. I don't think we need this full plate. Jester's vest. About these shields. Light shield +3. Guess we'll. I don't think we need this padded armor. We will keep that full plate with the acid resistance, water aura. These shields. I better look at what Jathel's using. Okay, let's check some of this stuff real quick. She's using that dwarven shield. So she gets the where is it? Damage reduction with that. This tower shield would give her 2 more AC. Maybe it's worth swapping to that. I don't know. The damage reduction seems pretty nice. I guess we can hang on to them. Okay. Oh yeah, we've got a bunch of jewelry to sort through. Guessing we can sell pretty much all of this. I think we've looked at these as we've picked them up for the most part. These are all +1s. Now we can get rid of these plain rings. Rings of protection +1. These belts, I guess we can keep the +6 one. We'll keep that one. These resistance cloaks we don't need. I don't know if anybody would want that +2 one. Amulet of Mighty Fist, nah. Okay. Now, this guy, we don't want to buy scrolls from him, so I think we're done here. So let's find Jod. Jod
How may I
Kafkin.
serve you, your...
Okay. We need pure critical. Let's buy 10 of those. Then let's buy a few of the serious. Okay. Then delay poison. Let's just pick up some of those because I don't think we have some of the communals. Let's just pick up some of those. Okay, then the inflict. Better on these. We really haven't needed as many of these for Jathal. Just stock up a bit. Okay, then we need... Oh, neutralize poison. That's different from the delay. That's actually what I want. Is there any reason not to use neutralize instead of delay? Just buy more of the neutralize. Okay. Restoration. We need. Here. Buy a few of the lessers. Okay. Alright. We're stocked up. Now we can head right over here to the tavern. See if Edrist is still at his spot here. Take a look at this letter. It's related to your family. I found it on dead body lying in an ancient Cyclops tomb. Edrist grabs the letter eagerly and starts reading it line by line, faded though it is with time. A tomb of Cyclops? Looks like you shed light on one of the secrets of our family. The bones you found were the remains of my great-grandfather, Matthian Hanvaki. Well, the picture's perfectly clear now. Oh, if only this ill-conceived letter had been lost to time. If my poor brother hadn't found it and been infected with this deadly craving for adventure. Well, your grace, today I'll leave for Garlton, city in which, from this day on, you will have a loyal friend and ally. Received Ring of Improved Proficiency. New event, research into the nature of curses of the Hanvaki family. Edrist gives you a bow and leaves the room. Let's look at this ring he gave us. This ring grants its wearer a +2 deflection bonus to AC and +1 competence bonus on attack rolls with melee weapons. Mary has a slot open. She doesn't get the AC from that. Already has that from the Ring of Protection. That's probably going to be the case with anyone. But she should get that competence bonus. Is there anywhere to see that here? I don't know if there's anywhere to see that in the stats. Let's just, how about Jaethal? She's got the Ring of Protection. Anyone who's wearing that Ring of Protection is gonna... Let's stick that on her since she's got an open slot there anyway. Okay. Okay, well we found 2 of the sisters. Didn't check it off here. I'm not sure if I know Amiri killed her. I don't know if we missed something on her body or what. I wonder if I didn't specifically loot her body and there was something we needed to pick up. No, we did, because we got like one of those Cyclops lantern things from it. I'm not sure why we don't get a check mark there. Well, anyway, let's head out to check out what's happening here at the Old Sycamore. It's a short little jog up the road. Nobody better be saying they're tired. I like how it takes us back to some of these places we've been. let's
I wrote
prep
it like I
a
saw
little
it.
bit.
Together we are unstoppable.
We should
So what we're walking into here. Takes a long time to cast that.
It is done.
Maybe I should look at the map. Not exactly sure where we're... Like, the caves are there. And that's... Guess we'll head up here, see if we find anything near the actual tree.
No stopping now.
Mites here. Do you guys know what's going on here?
Onwards.
Hmm. Is there any indication on the map here? Sycamore Depths. There's this campfire up here that we actually camp. Oh, here we go. Aish, the Free Shepherd. A group of young boys and girls play their lutes as a horde of centipedes surround them, swaying their horns and hissing to the tune. Fat Mite stands nearby, listening to the strange concert with a blissful smile. Muzak, fine, play, play. Have mercy on them. Look at their fingers. They're bleeding. An old gray-haired man begs the Mite from among the musicians. Okay, this is Eobald. Who can't play can be food, sweet pedicents? No one be food, keep play. Professor Eobald, I presume? Your Grace, Linzi, praise Shellen. I beg you, save us from this music connoisseur. Yeah, let's be intimidating here. Get out of here before I cut your centipedes to pieces. Oh, we failed. You know, like beasties? Angry you. I feed you pedicents. Pedicents? Learn you? Oh, centipedes? Pedicents? Mary, let's get in here and cleave.
Unworthy.
This elk is just hanging out here. Oh, there's two of them there, actually. Kinda hard to tell what's happening here. Oh, there was another little one right there. I'm glad Regongar saw that because I didn't. Pedicents. I didn't get that at first.
Serves you right.
Perfect place for this controlled fireball. Nice. You just cleared them out. Amiri, let's finish this. Oh, she's not gonna be able to reach that one. Should have moved her.
Wretched things.
Okay. Kill the pedicents. Look who's here, Linzi, and is this his grace? Praise all the good gods, you made it just in time. A bit longer and we'd have been done for. Oh, and please allow me to congratulate you, albeit late, for the opening of your own publishing house. I had the pleasure of reading those of your books that managed to reach Pidax, and I must say you certainly studied well. Your choice of authors and books for publication suggests a sophisticated taste in literature. Oh, that's what we recommended to her? Teacher, I am so glad to see you. I can't believe that talentless hack Iravetti kicked you out of his academy. I wish everyone could see what a philanthropist and patron of the arts he really is. His tricks could make up a whole book. You know, Linzi, that's not a bad idea. I know many details of just how much harm the king brought upon his own academy. If you find yourself with time between adventures, I would be happy to sit down and write such a book with you. All the more so now that you have your own printing house to print it. Seriously? You want to work on a book with me? Of course, I'll find the time. Let's set off for the capital as soon as possible. I can't wait to get started. Hail, Baron. Now we all... Alandi stops when he sees Linzi's piercing glare. Is something wrong? You don't even remember, do you? Of course you don't, but I'll never forget. You and your friends poisoned the years I spent at the academy, hiding my things, tearing my books, spilling ink on me, dunking me in the fountain, and now you have the nerve to come here? Maybe you want a job at the publishing house too. Professor Eobald, is this true? Of course, I would never dare accuse our dear Linzi of lying, but I know nothing of these accusations. Alandi has always put his best foot forward with me. He's a wonderful poet and musician, and he's always been polite. If not for him risking his life to get us to the capital, we'd all be dead. Well, sometimes the bullies don't appear that way to the teachers. Alandi, did you really treat a peer this way? For shame, I thought better of you. What do you have to say for yourself, Alandi? What is there to say? We were students. Sometimes we made jokes, pulled pranks. Sometimes they were rude and stupid. I'm sorry, Linzi. I'm ashamed of my behavior. I never should have done those things to you. You can shove your apologies all the way. You hear tears in Linzi's voice. Please, Linzi, we are at your mercy. Will you truly stoop to revenge? Is this what you took from my lessons? What do you want to do with him, Linzi? I don't know. I'm sorry, teacher, but I can't bear to look at him. Let him go wherever he wants. Restov, Mivon, or Absalom for all I care. I'll even give him money for travel, just so I don't have to see his face. Linzi, Eobald clasps his hands before him. I understand that you're hurt, and I'm at fault too. If the other teachers and I had paid as much attention to the students' behavior as we did to their grades... Eobald closes his eyes and takes a deep breath. I cannot change the past, but please find it in your heart to forgive Alandi. He's an exceptional poet. Allow him to atone for his behavior. Bring a little kindness and light to your barony. Teacher, I don't know. Linzi looks back at you. What should I do? Maybe I should forgive him. Let him write those brilliant verses of his. The scumbag. Listen, Pipsqueak, advice is usually cheap, but this one's paid for off the hide of my back. Don't forgive him. People don't change. He was shit, and he'll stay shit, whether you give him 1 chance or 100. We just leave it up to Linzi. It's kind of a cop-out. Okay, it's your decision, Linzi. Linzi points towards the woods. Get lost. I don't care about your poetry. I can't forget how you tore up mine. Alandi lowers his head. As you say, but I truly am sorry. Well, Your Grace, Linzi, you are well within your rights. Let's get back to the capital. I can't wait to start working on the book, teacher. Okay. Took care of that. I'm gonna look up here. A long time ago, yeah. So we had this option to spend the night here, and there was a will-o-wisp that just destroyed us in the morning. But let's see if we're in a better position to handle that now. Viscount Smolderburn. We were like, I don't know, level 4 or 5-ish, maybe, when we fought this guy before. I remember we just couldn't do any damage to it. We'll see if things are any different this time around. Nice. Yeah, it looks like we're just gonna destroy him. Get him with the Dirge of Doom.
You deserved it.
Advance!
Immune to Bone Shatter. I should have thought about that.
They go down!
Nice. Okay. Diamond. Sweet. That was much easier than last time. Guess we've come a long way since then. Why are we walking so slow? Okay. Well, I think as long as we're sort of in the neighborhood, let's go look for Ekun before we head back out east.
It is done.
We'll take a break and we'll do that next time when we come back. We'll go look for Ekun, and if nothing else comes up in the meantime, then we'll head back to the east to the Varnhold area to figure out what's going on over there. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you again. Bye bye.